All right, these motherfuckers. So they got a lookalike. They literally got a lookalike. I was on Facebook. I had got into a little discussion with one of my Facebook friends about Yeshua. You know, like these Negropeans really believe that Yeshua is real. Okay, not understanding that Yeshua was a very common name back in those days, right? So they all talk about the historical Jesus. There is no historical Jesus. Okay, no one at that time walked around healing people and doing the miracles that so-called Jesus Christ did, whether they be fiction, only in fiction. Okay, so. Like I said, so it shows you how they get the look, how they get these lookalikes, and how quick they are, how quick they move, right? This is how, again, this is the matter of, you know, particularly when you are debating someone, and this is from last night, it's not from this morning. So they had enough time to search and find someone that looked like this individual. So it goes to show you how the extent that these people have gone through. And again, you know it's government, right? You know it goes within the security agencies, law enforcement agencies. You know who it is, you know it's them. You're pointing to me, so I'm pointing back to him too. Right, and how quick they move. So like I said, like I talk about how these people send people in your life to try to manipulate you or have manipulated you. Yeah, I'm proving it right now. And again, this is what we have to do as TIs, right? Again, these religious cults are trying to manipulate you and set you up so they can indoctrinate you into their religion and try to do it by coercive means, right? And then on top of that, right, this is just the sub-program, the psychological aspect, the religious aspect of that, to try to make you believe in this so-called Christian savior or whatever. Remember, it's all fictional, never existed. All right, so, but the illegal microchipping and the use of radio wave or microwave frequency to manipulate our minds and to make people think that God is speaking to them. And when you look at that, who are the majority of people who always talk about God is speaking to them? But it's these Negropeans, right? And the reason why Negropeans think that God is speaking to them because they don't read their Bible. Right? They believe, you know, we are very susceptible to psychological manipulation. Why? Because the violence that is perpetrated on us every single day. Go and read the brainwashing manual and you'll understand. Right? One of the key, I talk about this, right? Fear-based trauma conditioning. One of the bases of indoctrinating the people are to make them more susceptible to psychological and coercive persuasion is to exert extreme form of violence on them, right? And for us today, black people, it is economic violence, right? And then on top of that, you got the violence from the predator department all across America, right? Predatory when it comes to how they interact with black people, right? The banks. That's what we talk about. What do we say? Predatory lending, right? What do we say in the private rental escape? We call them predatory landlords, right? And the reason why, because these people are predators to black people. Like I said, they have made themselves our predator. The police force, police department, racist white police officers, as well as the Sambos and Sambinas, predators to black people. Right? So once you start to see past the bullshit, once you start to see the conditioning, this is what they're afraid of. Because when black people wake up and start to see our conditioning and be unable to understand how they're manipulating us, right? And start to make conscious decisions to do things that will better not just ourselves as individuals, but our family, our community, and as a people, as a group, right? Then this is you'll start to see more of the true nature of racist white people. Okay? They already said, what? Go woke and go broke. So they're letting you know that if you wake up, or when you are in the process of waking up and coming into the reality, right, they will use economic means to try and silence you. Right? We must understand this. Again, many of us don't, like I said. We're still asleep. The vast majority of us still asleep. The vast majority of us still in La La Land. And we fail to recognize and continue to see what's going on because of the brainwashing, the psychological manipulation, economic sabotage, manipulation, and on every aspect, they are at war with us. But we stay in the church, talk about Jesus. I stay prayed up, dumbasses. Go and read the Gospel of Thomas and what Jesus says about prayer. I see, y'all don't want to know about that, do y'all? Because y'all been indoctrinated with this bullshit Jesus about love and peace, what have you, and all this shit. And that's fine. Love and peace is fine. But if you're at war, no such thing as love and peace.